Hi. Okay, so I'm making dryer balls, and I figured I'd just hop on really quickly and just kind of show you guys how super easy and quick it is. So what you're gonna need is you're gonna need some pantyhose. You're gonna put your dryer balls in here to keep them as a ball, and then you're gonna need obviously your washer and your dryer. Hottest water setting, and then you're gonna need your wool. I got these off of Amazon. I can provide the links for them after I am finished with the video, so you guys can go get your own. Super cheap, and it came with this whole bag about this big, and I have like a bunch of different colors. So super easy, and that's all you're gonna need. You don't need anything like super fancy or anything like that. So first you're gonna take obviously your wool out of the baggies and just open them up, and each one you're gonna pull into 2 pieces, so they're gonna be like that, and we'll do that with all of them. After you have your wool in your 2 pieces, you're gonna take 1 piece and you're just going to roll it together and keep it as much in a ball as you can. If you roll it as tight as you can, it will shrink less, or like there will be less shrinkage when you put it through the washer and the dryer. But the more like loose it is, the more shrinkage. So you just want to remember that for how much you use. So you're just gonna keep doing that with them, rolling it into a ball, as much of a ball as you can. It's kind of hard to keep it in ball form, but like I said, just do the best that you possibly can. So after using all 6 pieces, we have somewhat of a ball. It's definitely not a pretty ball, and it's definitely not all the same color, which is fine, but it's in somewhat of a ball shape, and that's what you want. You just want it to be kind of like as ball formed as possible. So this is when you're going to need your pantyhose. And I just used old ones from Zoe that she outgrew. You don't need anything special. They don't need to be brand new, just pantyhose. And so you're gonna put the ball in the bottom, let's see, okay, of the pantyhose. You wanna try to keep as much of the form of the ball as possible. So it goes in the bottom, and you want it as, you can kind of form it a little bit more in here, but you want to have it as tight as possible in there. And then you will tie your knot. All right, tie it a knot and keep it as tight as possible. And then kind of just mush until you get that ball form that you want. If it's not perfect, that's okay. It's just going in your dryer, and then you are good. And then you have this ball. So like I said, remember, depending on okay. So these ones are ones that I made before, and I just took them out of the dryer for the second time. So as you can see, they're tiny. There's a lot of like stuff from the clothes that I washed them with on them. But this one, I used the 6 packages of the wool on them. These ones I only used 3. So I'm gonna cut these open and I'll show you. So they shrunk a lot, and I'll show you what they look like. So you're gonna have to peel it, which is normal, is fine. So these were in the dryer twice. All right, so this is the one, like I said, this is the one that I used the 6 bags on, and I think I put the other dryer ball in the dryer with the other ones. So this is probably like perfect size. You can make them bigger. Obviously you can make them smaller too, but this one is probably just a bit smaller than the Young Living one that I was given, and I used 3 of them. So then they're just, after they're out of the dryer for the second time, you can just pull them out of the pantyhose and leave them in the dryer and use them. They last. I've had the Young Living ones for about 6 months now, and they still work really well. A lot of people say about 6 to 9 months is usually about how long they last, but I am still using them 6 months later. So we'll see how well they work and continue working when I will need to replace them, but they should work for about 6 months. You can put oils on them. That's what I like to do with them, or you can just leave them like this. It's your preference, but I'll show you guys the little ones too, just so you can see. The little ones you'll probably need more of. The little ones you probably will need closer to the 6 that most people will say. So these ones, it's gray. So these ones worked really well. This was caught in the thing, so there's a little thing, but you can probably cut that off and it'll be fine if that happens. But these aren't too bad either. You could use 6 little ones of these, or 3 big ones, or even 6 big ones, whatever your preference is. I would use a couple and kind of go from there if you don't like the result of your clothes after using less, then just add more. But yeah, so super easy. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to share the link of where I got the wool from on Amazon, and then of course pantyhose you can get just about any store. And yeah, thanks for watching.